Hey, I'm Charlie Chatterbox. I don't know why people call me Charlie Chatterbox. My real name is Charlie Stewart, but they call me Charlie Chatterbox. I don't know why they call me Charlie Chatterbox. That's not even my name. My name isn't even Charlie. My name isn't even Charlie. It's actually Miranda. My name is actually Miranda Stewart, not Charlie Chatterbox. Yeah, they just call me that. I don't know why at all. They're like so mean, you know. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you the story about my dog. Okay, my dog is named Garrett, and I went to the store once and I found this cute, or no, it was actually on the street. So I found this dude on the street. He said, "Hey, here's this awesome jacket," right? And I was like, "Oh my gosh, that's so cute!" So I bought it for my dog, Garrett. He's a boy, and it was kind of a girlish thing, but I'm a girl, so it didn't matter. Okay, so I got this thing for him, and I put it on him, and I'm like, "Oh my gosh, it's so cute!" But then it ripped down the back. Okay, so then I went back to this dude, brought the receipt, and I brought the thing. So I said, "Hey, you sold this to me. I need the money back." And he's like, what are you talking about? I didn't sell that to you. I never sold anything to anybody." So I'm like, "Yes, you did. You sold this to me. Look, is this your name, Charlie Bubbles?" And he's like, "Well, no, that's not my name. My name isn't Charlie Bubbles." Well, so then I called my friend, and I'm like, "Hey, y'all." And she's like, "Okay, hi Charlie." And I'm like, "My name isn't Charlie, it's Marissa." So she's like, "Okay, hi Marissa. I call you Charlie Chatterbox because you're such a chatterbox." And I'm like, "I'm not a chatterbox." So I said, "Hey, I bought this thing for my dog, and I found it on the street, and this dude gave it to me for like $10. And I'm like, "Hey, I want this thing for $10. So I went back and brought the receipt and the thing. So then he said, "Hey, look, I didn't buy that. It's not, yeah, I didn't sell that to anybody. I've never sold anything to you or anybody else." So then I'm like, "Is this your name, Charlie Bubbles?" So I showed the receipt to him, and he's like, "No, that's not my name. My name isn't Charlie Bubbles." So I'm like, "Oh my gosh." So, and then my friend she says, "Well, my uncle, or no, not my uncle, look at my uncle, no, my boyfriend, his name, guess what his name is? He's so awesome. He's like so sweet." And she's like, "His name is Charlie Bubbles. He's so awesome." And he's like 14 and stuff. He's a salesman. So I'm like, "Oh my gosh, your boyfriend like sold me that coat for my dog." And she's like, "Oh, I didn't realize that. I know his name is Charlie Bubbles, but I didn't know it was that Charlie Bubbles." Okay, so then I'm like, "Oh my gosh, you are so mean. You're my best friend. You're so mean. So you didn't even tell me about that." So, okay. So then I went to my dog, and I said, "Sorry, Bubby, but your thing broke, so I had to take it back, but they wouldn't take it back." So then I'm like, my dog like barked at me, and he's like, "Bark, bark, 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 bark." So I'm like, oh my gosh, why are you barking? Stop barking, please stop barking, dog." So then I'm like, oh my gosh, stop barking. So then I called my friend back, and I'm like, oh my gosh, my dog is barking at me, like, for no reason. So I'm like, "Mom, my dog is barking at me, Garrett's barking at me." She's like, "Well, you shut up, you." And I'm like, oh my gosh, you're my mom, you shouldn't tell me to shut up. So then I'm like, "Sorry, Garrett, I gotta go buy you something else." So then I go to Walmart, and then I found this exact same one, but I look at the tag, and it's actually like his size. He's like an extra large, you know, since he's a bulldog. So then I looked at the other one, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is like a small. So yeah. So then I tried the extra large on the dog, and then it fit in perfectly, and it didn't even rip. So I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so awesome. I love this coat. And he's like, oh my gosh. And I think that's his way of saying he loved it, but I'm not sure, he might hate it too. But yeah. So, yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, and my mom like blocked text messaging whenever I first got my cell phone. So now she unblocked it. And oh my gosh, I don't want to talk on the phone anymore because everybody's like me now on the phone. So yeah. So yeah. So she like finally unblocked it. So I'm like, oh my gosh, yeah, that's so awesome. And yeah. So but then the day that she blocked it, she got herself a new phone. And it's like a droid. You know, these dudes, these little guys, you know, and they look like this, and then they flip over and this. So then, I'm like, oh my gosh, that's so unfair, because I love those sturdy phones, and they're like so awesome. So yeah, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I want one of those. And then she's like, but well, your contract's up in August, and I'm like, but it's like beginning of March, and I'm like, and she's like, well, you can have one for your birthday, and I'm like, well, my birthday is in June, so I'm like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, I need it now. And it's like this awesome little square phone that you can flip it, and then it's like a little bitty and square, and it's cool, and it's like $59, and that's it, and it's like awesome. So yeah, my dog right now, he is just all crazy. That is Garrett. That is Garrett. Yes, it is. That is Garrett. So I'm like, oh my gosh, Garrett, I'm sorry about getting you a girly jacket. And he's like, bark, 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 bark. And I was like, you better not be buying him a girly jacket. And I'm like, Mom, I already bought him one, and it's like cheap. And I'm like, it's his size too, so it's not gonna break. And she's like, oh, okay, then you can have it. And I'm like, okay, Mom, thank you. And so I put it on him, and then the day's over, and then I get my cell phone back, and it's like all text messagey, and all my friends are texting me, and it's kind of annoying sometimes, but yeah. So, but yeah, not really that annoying, but it is annoying. Not like if it's my best friends, or like my friends, like anything, but it's like, it is if it's like boys, because boys hate me. You would see that channel over there. So yeah, you got press on my picture, and then yeah. So yeah.